What is up, YouTube? Today we're back with another Guild War video, and we are officially 8 wars out until the end of the season. Very exciting, unless they decide to extend it. So I know some people have been DMing me saying, "Oh my god, you said it was 3 weeks like 2 weeks ago." My bad. Anyhow, if you guys clicked on the video, you guys will know that this is going to be a Fireflan debut. I did use her in the previous video, but in this video, I'm going to try to hyper focus on running some really creative Fireflan comps for you guys to maybe copy, and not just running her with something like Harsetti. And she's really taking apart a lot of the meta defenses right now, especially with defenses including Alencia. So yeah, if you guys do enjoy or you find this helpful for your own Guild War attacks, please consider dropping a like and comment for the algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the first attack. Alright, so for our first attack, I'm going to be hitting Utsusemiii, and it's going to be Harsetti, Broman, BBK. A lot of you guys have been coming into the stream asking how to hit this defense. So I figured we might as well try to use Flan in here to try to see if it works. So we're going to be going with our Zio. Now, Zio is going to be on a 100 crit build, which typically is for the Veronica Caval variation, but because we're not running the Veronica Caval variation, I'm just going to keep it as is for now, and then just go release imprints so our Flan gets more attack. And then I'm going to be going on Veronica here, who's on Oath Key. The reason why I want to go Oath Key is so that we can S3 and not get cucked by the dodge artifact on the BBK. Now, there is a chance for this comp to get countered by BBK. Hopefully that doesn't happen. If it does, then we're probably going to die. But basically, we're going to run Flan on a speed build. I do have 2 Flans, so I'm actually going to swap over the 100% artifact just to make sure we don't get cucked. And the whole idea here basically is Zio is going to S1 into BBK, proc the Immortality. Veronica S2 is going to proc to give her CR, and then we're going to S3, trigger the second Immortality, S1, and then Flan's just going to take over and kill everything, and they just can't really do much. The bottom is going to be Conk, Euphine, and Ilanav. So we're going to be going with Bunny Dumb Minions so that we can get the immunity, get the skill nullifier after the Conquer Lilith takes a turn. I'm going to be running DDR here to just provide some venom and, I guess, control to work down the Ilanav, deny the Indomitable from the Ilanav. And then I'll be moving with Amoken here as last on Destro and Penset on Sacred Site. Now, for this comp, pretty much you just want to... a lot of people bring like Rowana, and they kind of lose at that because there's so much aggro going into the Amoken, and especially if the Conquer Lilius actually S1s and has 85 crit, or just crits you in general, then there's a chance that you're going to S1 counter into her instead of the actual DPS, being Euphine or Ilanav. So it's really important to kind of incorporate the DDR so that you have a little bit more insurance here to stack the Venom and have a little bit more control of the match. And also, you're able to generate souls a lot faster because when Conquer Lilius presses her skills, B-Dom's going to give us skill null, we S3, generate 3, DDR is going to S3, S2, that generates more souls for Emoken, and then by second rotation, you're basically going to be able to soul burn S1 on Emoken as needed. So it's super clean in that way. So yeah, let's go right ahead. Alright, so it's double Magic Bubble Maker. And it looks like it's a fast Harsetti, actually. Okay. So first things first, we're going to S1 onto this to trigger our Flan. Our Flan's going to move forward. And now I can... Let me think about this for a second. If I soul burn S3... That's not very good because I need to save the souls for the Veronica and Soulburn to strip the Immortal in case it's ER, right? So I guess the right play here would just be to S3 on the Harsetti here. And then I'm going to S3 on this. So I can proc the second Immortality. Okay, so second Immortality got procced. I am going to have to kill her here, which triggers Flan. And then Harsetti and Broman pretty much can't really beat us, just as a 3v2. Oh, sorry about that. Thank you for the follow. And yeah, I mean, unless we just get like triple stunned over and over. Looks like it didn't happen, so we're pretty safe. So this variation isn't exactly the cleanest, but it still works since Flan is just kind of just that OP. Plus, it's just I guess to see the fast variation on the Flan versus like a lifesteal or destruction one. So we see it's Aureus on the Ilanav. Conquer Lilius 16.6. I think I saw Music Box. I think, yeah, it's Music Box. most commonly it's going to be music box on this type of defense anyway. So I'm going to S3 here to try to sleep the Illinav to deny the Indomitable, because the Indomitable gives extra 30 defense, and when Yufine gets both defense buff from music box potentially and the other Indomitable and the vigor, like it's a lot. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to S3 just so that I can give attack buff to our Emoken so that we do more damage on our counters when it comes to that point. And I'm just going to S1 on Illinav here just so I can control her and deny the Indomitable from her. And then Emoken and the rest can kind of take care of the rest. And I'm not going to S3. I'm just going to S1 onto probably Yufine here. He does counter, but I don't think it matters too much. I'm going to S1 again to sleep, and then proc the 100 Fighting Spirit, so that when she S3, she straight dies onto the Emoken. Provoke. Nice. Let's S1 this Illinav here. Nice. S1 this on here. Missed the sleep, but that's all good. Illinav's Yufine's gonna proc here. It will push us back, which is like a little bit inconvenient, but our Emoken will be able to just kind of take care of him really quick. And to make this attack, oh my god, he tanked it. Oh my gosh, oh my god. Oh my god, he tanked it. He got defense buff. Oh my god. Oh shit. Let's soul burn this. Well, I probably should have put Guardian Ice Crystals on. Uh-oh. That's not good. He gets Vigor again. Does he get defense buff again? Okay, he didn't get defense buff. Well, yeah, we should have put Guardian Ice Crystals on. Alright, so for our second attack, we're going to be hitting Zerlais. So it's going to be Sea Phantom Politis, Belly, and BBK. So I'm going to be going with an Arya comp. So Arya is just going to be on the standard lifesteal, effect resistance, Fairy Tail for a Nightmare, and then we're also going to be on the Focus EE. And then I'll be going with Elena because BBK obviously is AoE, Valiant is also AoE, which means I can guarantee proc on the Elena. And I'm pretty confident that neither of these are going to... Well, this is not going to kill, and this is not going to have enough effectiveness for my Elena. And then I'll be going with Christy, who's going to be providing mitigation for my Arya win con, and also just ER for the back line, so that I can resist to Sea Phantom Politis a bit easier. Now, obviously, I will be gaining less focus versus Sea Phantom Politis, but it should be okay regardless. The bottom is going to be Lulucar, Yufine, and Illinav, so I'm going to be going with Harsetti here. Now, Arceti's going to be on Fairy Tail for a Nightmare. We're just going to be running on an injury build. And then 8 Talon's going to be here because Yufine's obviously going to be able to guarantee proc it. And I'm just going to S3. And having the protection set is just, it's never a bad thing. And then I'm going to be going with Flan so that I can just kind of drag all my duels and just kind of go nuts. And should be, you know, pretty fun. So let's go right ahead. Okay, so it's 14.9k poly. Let's see if it's spatio-temporal fan, question mark. It is not. Rebellion is 27.3k HP. Okay, so we resisted. And all I gotta do now is press S3 button. We already saw its Hostess of the Banquet on the VBK, so you know, that's kind of being chilling. We S3 on our Arya. Slowly wait for our souls to generate. And start countering. Now the only downside is that the BBK is on ER, so we're basically never going to strip with Fairy Tail for a Nightmare, so we're going to have to wait for her second turn to actually proc her second mortality and then just kind of slowly kill her. And we're okay. Valiant gets a counter for the Arya. We actually tagged the Poly, so I'm just going to go on the Poly here if possible. And same thing, just go for the Poly. Get rid of the resource reduction. And let Arya take over. Everyone should be topped up now. That extra proc's not very nice. It is 3F, so We're gonna S1 on the Belly just so to avoid getting countered by BBK if it does proc. And we're just gonna S1 this. Belly procs our Arya, and then BBK is gonna die. And so should Bellion actually. Okay. Perfecto. Done. Okay. Alright, let's see this other Flan team. So hopefully we can actually hit a death break, or hopefully there's no immunity on these guys. Okay, so there's no immunity. I'm just gonna straight up S1 on Yuffie, on Ilanav, see if I get a death break. I did not. Unfortunate. Okay. So she's gonna get defense buff up now. I'm going to I guess just S3 this. Now, I don't want him to get Indomitable up because the defense buff and Indomitable is kind of whack. So I'm going to S1 here to try to kill him. So I wasn't able to kill through defense buff and Guardian Ice Crystals because it's like 33k HP Ilnav. For what reason, I have no idea. But, it's 27.3k Yuffie. Interesting. Okay. So we're just going to S1, try to get a kill. And we have Rage tie, so we're piss chilling now. S1. Might take a counter, but it's all good. Actually cut in front. Yuffie's again, he's 27.3k. That's kind of crazy. So we get Rage, we're gonna get the defense break on the stun, hopefully. Stunning for the Zenny, you know what I mean? I did not hit a death break. I'm gonna soul burn this though to get a death break to one-shot him. GG. And yeah, game's over. Man, if you drag her with a unit that has a death break, like, she's just so ridiculously strong. It's insane. Okay, finish her off. Bang. 33.6k. Huge damage. Nice and clean. Alright, let's try to clean it out, our last one. Alright, so for our last attack, we're going to be hitting WinterPark. It's going to be Ocean Breeze, Luluka, Shu, and Karina. Really old defense. So I'm going to go in with Saltaria to counteract the focus that the Ocean Breeze, Luluka is going to be getting. And so we're going to be Abyssal Crown, which is absolutely mandatory for this attack. Then I'm going to be going with DDR, who's going to be at 222 speed, Guardian Ice Crystal, speed, and immunity. And this is my second DDR, in case you're wondering why, like, I'm still able to use him. So it's nice. Nice luxury to have, I guess. I'm going to be running my Spez at 241 speed because he was just recently announced that he'll be getting an EE, where Sleep and Stun is going to allow him to get 100% pen. So, yeah, hopefully, NATO just pop it up where you can see the details there. So the whole idea here, basically, because I'm fast Spez, I don't expect the Ocean Breeze Luluka to be like 240. So I'm just going to be Saltaria open stun into Spez S3 and just kind of kill one off. And depending on the tuning of all the characters and stuff like that. The top team is just going to be, the bottom team is going to be Yuffie, Bellion, and Ilanav. So I'm going to be going with Seafan the Politis here, who's going to be at 310 speed on Spatial Temporal Fan for the stealth onto my Fire Flan. Then I'll be going with my Taiwan, who's going to be at, not the right one, by the way. It should be my other one. So this one. My Fast Tai, who's going to be at 250 speed, who's going to be on Aureus, just speed and effectiveness, nothing too special. And then I'll be going with my Fire Flan. That is going to be on the Lifesteal build. And yeah, it should be pretty clean. So we're just going to death break them and just kind of go nuts. And let's fly. Alright, so perfect tuning. So what I'm actually going to go for is just going to... I'm going to go for an S3 onto the Karina. Since it could be ER Shu, which means he would have higher ER. Karina usually doesn't have that much ER. So I hit the stun, and then I'm just going to straight up Raw Dog with the Spez. Kill the Karina off. I am on Wind Rider, so this damage goes on DDR instead. But he is my tankiest unit on the game, or in this round, I mean. And we saw Soul Constellation, 14.9k. I'm just going to S1 here, see if I can hit an Abyssal Crown. If I get an Abyssal Crown, then Spez is just going to go absolutely nuclear here. Oh, there's another stun. So we just S3 again. And with the Wind Rider bonus damage, like, she's just dead. Yeah, 35k. Piss chilling. We're going to S1, put the Venom on. Maybe we'll hit another stun. Oh, wow, we did. But I'm pretty sure he's going to lap me, so I won't be able to do what I want to do. So I'll just Soul Burn S2 to try to get a stun, which we don't land. Venom. And GG. I'm really excited for this Spez buff, honestly, because you get to play with DDR to sleep into kill. It should be pretty hype. So I'm going to S3 here. Obviously, put Rage up for our A-Tai win. No reason not to. And the worst possible scenario is Ilanav actually resists the stun and then puts up Indomitable. But regardless, since we have Rage, we're just going to S3 and just assume that we tag him 6 out of 6. Which we don't quite do, but almost. Yuffie is speed down. Doesn't matter though. Because Flan's about to go fucking nuts. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Fucking boom. And then I think this kills Bellion too. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. This is so illegal, dude. Look at this. Boom. Boom. So, like, we thought, like, the Sea Phantom Politis A-Tai and Janua was OP. I think this might be more OP. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so that's gonna do it for today's Guild War video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my suffering of inting in that first attack. Yeah, Firefly is obviously pretty broken. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know this, and I don't need to tell you guys twice. But if you guys didn't already know and you haven't built her yet, attack, speed, crit damage, lifesteal set, destro set, whatever set, triple set, run whatever the hell you want, man. You can even have no set, and Firefly is still gonna work. But yeah, she's the GOAT, definitely. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm begging, and yeah, don't let my int go in vain. Give me some crumbs. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.